Hello, this is Anna Maria. Today I'm going to give you a gardening tip about how to grow rattlesnake pole beans. And the first thing that I did in growing these pole beans, because I've never grown anything in this particular vegetable garden before, so I started this from scratch. So the first thing that I did was prepare the soil really well. If you take the time to prepare your soil, your plants will always thank you later. So the first step is always to make sure your soil is correct for the pole bean or any vegetable that you're growing. And also to make sure that you're planting it at the right time in your area. You can get a vegetable planting calendar from your local extension, and it will show you when you can put different vegetables in the ground. And in Virginia, this is an okay time. It's right after the frosts have ended to plant the pole beans, so that's what I'm going to do. So the first thing that I've done, if you look, I use these Sharpie markers from Walmart. I think they're fun because they come in all these different colors. I went ahead and labeled what I'm going to put in the ground, and as you can see, I attached a string to it, and that's just so that I can keep my line straight. So you can see that this goes to another marker, and it just helps me to plant the beans in a straighter line than I would if I didn't have this string. So I got these markers and attached the string to the markers, and that will help me plant more. I wanted to plant the beans so that they will grow up this trellis. So that's what I'm going to do. That's why they're close to this fence that we have. By the way, I put these popsicle sticks in the ground every 4 inches because the pole beans need to be 4 inches apart. And I feel like having the stick there just helps you know where to put the seeds. So I put these every 4 inches apart. I measured with the measuring tape, just so that it would be easier for me to know where I should put each hole. So that's what those are. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this dibber, because I've marked an inch. These rattlesnake pole beans want to be in an inch in the ground, so my holes are going to be an inch, and this is just a popsicle stick that I've marked with an inch mark there. And all I'm going to do is take the little dibber and make a hole kind of close to the fence, because that's where I really want my beans. And I'm going to do that for a few holes that I'm going to show you so that you get the idea. Just making these holes. And the rattlesnake pole bean is pretty big. I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is a big seed. You can't miss them. I'm going to put 2 of these seeds in every hole. They're beautiful beans. See that nice pretty brown color? I'm going to put 2 of them in this hole here, this first hole, 1 inch down. And then I'm going to cover that up just like that. It is so easy. Then I'm going to go to the second hole where I have the dibber, and I'm going to take 2 more bean seeds and put them into the hole about 1 inch down and cover it up. See how easy it is? If you prepare your soil ahead of time, you know, it's going to be really easy. I'm going to take 2 more, and I'm going to do this the whole way down my little row over here. Just like that. 2 seeds every time. And then what I'm going to do, once I finish from here to here, I have another section to finish, but I'll show you this section. I'm going to water it in really well. So I'll take my watering can here and I'll just go ahead and, it's definitely a hot day in Virginia. So I'm gonna go ahead and water them in and see how easy this is. It's definitely not hard to plant your pole beans, and I can't wait to see them pop up. The key is definitely preparing your soil well, because I had no problem popping these beans into this hole at all. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it one more time since it's really, really hot out here. And just go ahead and get them watered in really well. Okay, the next thing that I do is put a little plastic salad container or just a little plastic over it just to help them germinate. And when they do germinate, I can either take it off or poke some holes in it for it to get some air circulation and let it protect the plants a little longer. But at some point I'm going to take off the cover so that the pole bean can grow up the fence line. But the cover will probably help it not to be eaten by animals and other things. So I'll show you what I do for the cover. To put the plastic containers on, I'm just going to move the sticks. So I'll just move them. Here are the plastic containers. There's some of them. You can also use salad containers, and I have some of them. But these just came from a seed starting kit that I bought a long time ago. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this over the first group of seedlings that I planted. And just like that. I can put a rock on it, so I'll do that. So here we go. I can just put a rock or two on top. That will help keep it pretty safe from animals and things of that nature, even though I do have a fence. And I'll do it one more time for the second set. Just like that. Pull these little sticks out. Put that there. Put a rock or two on top. Just like that. And then for the last part, I'm going to use this little, I think I got it, it's from Strawberries. They do have holes on top, but it's okay. It's the right size, and I'm going to use it here. And I'll put a little rock on top of that. And it's as simple as that. I'm so excited to see them germinate. And when they do, I'll show you that too. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my gardening tips in Antigone's Greek cooking channel. And I hope that I will catch you again. If you like the video, please feel free to give it a like and to comment. And remember that if I can grow pole beans, you can grow pole beans too. Thanks again so much for watching. Catch you again. Bye.